David, Chief Arradondo is a key witness for the prosecution. What did you make of his testimony today?
The fact that he's a key witness is an understatement,
Yep.
if that's possible, Shep. And I say that because I've only seen the police chief testify twice before, once in a case where an officer was killed and once when an officer was crippled in the line of duty. I think that he's another nail in the coffin for the Chauvin defense.
Nail in the coffin.
Absolutely. And I know I've said that before, but this is number two. Maybe we should switch to baseball analogies and call it strike two. The window for the defense to mount an effective presentation for this jury is quickly closing if it hasn't already shut with the chief's testimony.
Did the defense do any damage to his credibility during their cross-examination, in your estimation?
None at all. In fact, I think that their cross-examination only bolstered the chief. There were two important points that they should have made when the chief was on the stand. They should have demonstrated that problems with policing are systemic, not individual. And to the extent that Derek Chauvin has been painted as a lone wolf, they should have made the point that lone wolves don't roam in packs.
Behind the scenes now, Derek Chauvin's witness chair was removed from the court today because nobody's using it. Can a small detail like that have impact on the trial, or is that just stuff that we watch?
No, that does have impact on the trial. People don't think about it, but remember, we talk about this case every evening. The jury's not going to get to talk about what they've seen for 2 weeks. In the meantime, they're forming opinions like, does a loved one show up to support them? And also, that's another failure of the defense team. You should have someone sitting there representing him that's showing that they care. And if you don't immediately have someone, you had a year to help him develop a relationship for a person to come to court with him. That really should have been done here.
You've said repeatedly that the defendant here needs to testify on his own behalf if they want to win this case. What could the defendant do relative to what the police chief said today? I mean, is there a way that Chauvin could have an impact on what happened?
Chauvin can still have an impact on what happened, but when I talk about Chauvin needing to take the stand, that's in the context of an orchestrated trial strategy. You don't just throw him up there. You've got to lay the groundwork for him to be thrown up there, and the time to do that was today. This should have been like Jack Nicholson taking the stand in A Few Good Men. It really should have been. And since it wasn't, you're going to have to find some other opportunity that may present itself that makes sense for him to take the stand afterwards.
David, thanks so much. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.